All right, so this right here is a real Galaxy S25 Ultra costing $1,300. And this right here is a fake Galaxy S25 Ultra that costs $130 that I found on Amazon. And we're gonna see just how well it compares to the actual original Galaxy S25 Ultra, which is actually better. All right, let's get them open. So we're gonna open up our Amazon box right here. I do it kind of in an unconventional way. Ooh, look at this. Very interesting, huh? Okay. So we got the two side by side. We got the fake right here and then the original. So the box doesn't look quite as legit as the one we reviewed last week. But opening up the original, beautiful like always. We got our cables and stuff in here. And then we have the phone right here. It's a bubble wrap. That's literally all you get. As for the fake right here, let's get this thing open. Ooh, smooth unboxing. It reminds me of those old Apple boxes. A lot bigger. And okay, let's check this thing out. Genuinely, if you didn't really know what you're looking for and you're looking on Amazon, you're like, oh, this is S25 Ultra and it looks cheaper. Like, I feel like you can get fooled pretty quickly. But it's got this nice wrap on it right here. Let's get that open. Oh, it looks like we have black sides. Very interesting. And we have a bunch of wrap on it. Let's get that off. Okay. Oh, frig. That screen low-key looks kind of good. And then let's get the back wrap off. This one does not have a Samsung logo like the last one. Let's check what else we have in the box. We have a SIM ejector tool. Nice. Oh, we even get a little screen protector. Very cool, very cool. Okay, and there we get, oh, a nice case. Oh, we even get a charging brick. The original does not do that. And a cable and freaking headphones. Yo, what? And the USB-C. I haven't seen something like that. That is a legendary pull right there. All right, the original. Whew. Smooth like always. Let's boot them up. Okay, so this is the difference we get right here. When it's on Amazon, it can't fully commit to being a fake, whereas the one we did last week will boot up with the Samsung logo. Oh, and we already logged in. Okay, it looks like it's running a launcher that looks similar to, oh, whoa. All right, we're gonna need to take a better look at this. Stay tuned for the end of the video. We'll be doing a speed test to see just how well this phone performs. All right, so taking a look at the two phones side by side, we can see that immediately the fake has black sides where the original has more silver sides. The backs do look more similar in color. Like, they're pretty similar looking. This one is a little bit more blue tint. This one's a little more lighter. When it comes to the buttons on the side, it does look like they do match the buttons pretty well. We have the same button placement, volume rocker right here, power off button. On the top, we have the exact same microphone holes right here, but it does look like our antenna bands are slightly off on the fake. Looking at the other side, we have our 5G part right here, and then we have the SIM ejector tray on the fake, so that's a little bit different as well. As for the bottom, they look pretty spot on. Honestly, the fake does. It does not have the SIM ejector tray on the bottom like the original does, but we do have an S Pen. It looks a little bit more wobbly, but it is more square than the last one, so that's a good improvement there for the fake. We can see that this has like these blue reflective lenses almost. They look super goofy, where the original doesn't really have any of that. And also, like, our extra sensors right here just look so fake. I really wonder which one is gonna be the real camera and which one's gonna be the fake. We'll have to see. When it comes to the screen, you can obviously tell that the original has a much brighter screen, and this looks like it's an LCD where this is a AMOLED display. And so the difference is quite a bit, but we'll go over more of the OS in a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna take a good look at the software of the two. And we got the fake right here on the right and then the real on the left right here. As you can see, I didn't talk about this in the yet, but the bezels are quite a bit thicker on the fake than they are on the original. You can see right there on the hole punch, it's like twice the size as the original hole punch, and the actual bezels, see, they're quite a bit thicker. As you can see, the software, we both have the same app drawer. It looks like it's a little bit different, and it looks like we're running a different version of Android, I want to say. See, as you can see, the switcher is different. The apps themselves do look like the Samsung UI apps. So we got like the clock one, but this looks like the older UI, like One UI 6 versus One UI 7. So like the clock looks a little bit different. Wow. Yeah, that is interesting. Let's take a look at our camera app. Oh yeah, what the freak is going on here? This thing is goofy looking. We have like the settings. Cute. Mode cute. Let's see how I look in mode cute. Wow, freaking baddie right there. It does come preloaded with a couple of apps, like we have X and Spotify, WhatsApp. So those are not normal. Oh, looks like we have a fingerprint lock. No way, I'm so trying this. Okay, so allegedly we have a fingerprint in the screen. Like the original obviously has a fingerprint reader, like you see this right here. Yeah, fingerprint reader. Try it with a different thumb. Doesn't work because it actually does it, right? Okay, let's do it right here. I have a feeling this is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be fake. But we'll give it a try. Not to mention, the fingerprint reader moved. It's like literally like a component. It's not like a screen thing. All right, let's use my other thumb. Oh, it works like a charm. Let's use my knuckle. Oh, it didn't work. All right, let's use my pinky. Oh, yeah. Well, that's fake. Okay, one thing I did want to check out too is the actual S Pen. So on the original, right, you have the nice S Pen that you're able to navigate the screen with the S Pen and even do the notes. But we're gonna go to the notes tab right here, right? And you go in, makes the noise, smooth as butter, beautiful thing. And then we have the fake S Pen. First thing to notice is the tips are a little bit, one's a lot thicker than the other, but they look like about to be the same size. And this end part is a little more wobbly on the fake, but it does have a button. Looks like the button doesn't do anything because it's not clicking, but we're gonna try it out. Oh, here we go. We can use the S Pen just like the original. It is not quite as good at all, but you can do it. Wow, that's actually not too bad. It doesn't make the noise, but you do have an S Pen. And let's check if you can navigate around the UI. Yeah, you can navigate pretty well as well. I don't think you could take a picture with it. Yeah, no, you can't take pictures with this thing. It doesn't have that capability like the original, but you do have an S Pen if you really wanted one. It looks like it says it does have 7 CPUs right here. Looks like our clock speed is a 2 gigahertz versus the 4.7 of the original. It does say it has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is not true. So a lot of this stuff gets faked, but you can kind of see through it when you see the clock speed. Let's check our device settings. Looks like it's the S25 Ultra. Screen size, looks like it says it's bigger, but I don't really think it is. Okay, here's something that's really telling. So it says that it's has a really good resolution screen. It is backwards, that is interesting. But where it really indicates it is the DPI. So this is the pixel density. And so it looks like this one is 500 DPI, which means it's like super dense. And this one has 160 DPI. That is awful. That is literally awful. So looking at the system, it looks like we're running Android 14 on this one, or this is Android 15. Now we're gonna be testing if this fake Galaxy S25 Ultra will fit in the same exact case that a real S25 Ultra will fit in. So just to prove that this is the right case, this is a case from one of my sponsors, Banks, awesome company. Right? Well, at least it's protected. Fits perfectly, right? And let's see if it fits on the fake. Okay, here goes. And it fits perfectly as well. Wow. That's impressive. So that just tells you how similar the bodies are. Like they're literally identical because the exact same cases can fit on both of the phones. All right, so now we're gonna be doing a gaming test real quick. And I wanna see how fast I can boot it up and how well it can run. Well, let's check. This is Free Fire right here. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, obviously, I imagine that the original will load it up quite a bit quicker, but the fake is actually not too far behind as of right now. Wow, that actually wasn't too bad. So we can see a little bit more of the lag on the fake versus the real right here. We do have to remember, I mean, it is the 10th of the price. So like if it even like keeps up, that's like pretty impressive. Obviously, it's not perfectly as smooth as the original, but like, wow. It's handling it much better than I thought. I reviewed a fake one from last week, and that one did awful. So honestly, overall, I'm very impressed with how it can actually run games. It seems to be doing decently well. I'm sure it'll cook the battery, and it probably will get a little bit laggy when you're fighting, but like, other than that, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna be comparing the two cameras side by side. We're gonna start with the front facing camera and see how that turns out. Get video for both of them. All right, here goes. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so now we're using the front facing camera on both of the phones. This is the fake on my right side, and then the real one is on my left. And this is the kind of quality you expect from them, just from the front facing camera. I think this is turning out better than the last fake, but we'll have to test. We'll have to see in the edit, but yeah. Okay, let's check the rear camera. All right, now we have the rear facing camera for both of the phones, and looks like the reel is a lot more stabilized, which is to be expected. But let's take a look at these plants, the green, the greenery, the white of the mountains. Absolutely beautiful day. Look at the snow. Take a closer look here at these plants, even back around to the camera. But yeah, these are the two front rear facing cameras. This is the quality you can expect. All right, so now I'm gonna be testing how loud the speakers are on the real versus the fake. So we're gonna make sure we got the full volume all the way up right here on the fake and then on the original. And we're gonna play my video and see just how loud it can get on the decibel reader. Here we go.
Give you the best protection on all of those silly drops off of your couch and even the ones where it slips out of your pocket onto concrete. All of that gets protected because it's Kevlar. But that's not all. This same company also makes the strongest screen protectors in the...
Okay, so that's for the original. Now let's check out the fake.
cases. To give you the best protection on all of those silly drops off of your couch and even the ones where it slips out of your pocket onto concrete. All of that gets protected because it's Kevlar. But that's not all.
Okay, so it looks like we have similar audio output, but the actual quality, this one does kind of get distorted as the volume goes higher, where the original does not. Starting at the speed test, it looks like the original is going quite a bit quicker than the fake, but the fake is actually not doing bad. Compared to the last fake that we did last week, that one was so slow it could not even load anything. This one is actually keeping up. It's not quite as quick, obviously, but it is doing quite a good job. But the original is still beating it, obviously. Going through all the apps, looks like we get slowed down in some of the apps for the fake. But overall, not too bad, not too bad. All right, looks like the fake finishes off at 2 minutes and 36 seconds, which is way faster than the previous fake, where the original finishes at 48 seconds. So almost 3 times as fast on the original. Honestly, not too bad on the fake.